Hey Vector, what's the weather? Hey guys, it's Matt here, and today we're taking a look at the new robot called Vector. It's made by Anki, and overall it's a home robot which can sit on your desk. It's fairly small. It has edge detection, so it won't fall off the desk, and he kind of just goes around and explores. He has some emotion, so if you pick him up, he'll get annoyed, he'll get angry with you, and you can see it in his eyes and his movement. So my recommendation is keep him down, but it's actually pretty fun if you want to just annoy him by picking him up. He only has one game right now, which is Blackjack, so it will actually display cards on the screen, which is really impressive, really cool. He will also talk to you, ask if you want another card. He'll also react when you win or when he wins. And if you're moving him in the kitchen or you want to keep track of something, then you can easily ask him to start a timer so that it reminds you when your food is ready, when it's cooked, or he can just remind you of something if you're going to forget. But he's very loud, he moves around a lot, makes a loud bleeping noise, and overall you can't miss him. You can also ask him things like what time is it, and he'll also make use of that front-facing display as well. You can ask him questions, however my only gripe with that is that you have to ask him to ask a question rather than just saying the question. Hey Vector, can I ask you a question? What's the capital of Germany?
The capital of Germany is Berlin.
A cool toy that comes with Vector is actually the cube. So the cube is something that he interacts with in the real world. He likes to play with it when he gets bored, and overall he can do some pretty interesting things. He can use the cube to just hit it, he can also make the cube light up, and he can also use it to push himself onto his back wheels. One thing I haven't been able to make him do is actually pick the cube up. The only way I've been able to do that is by blocking the entrance to his home with the cube, then he will move it out the way. But he's a really fun friend if you just want a fist bump, you want someone to keep you company, you just want something to interact with. Vector has a really good personality. You can stroke him on the sensor at the back, which also shows his battery percentage, but you don't really need to worry about that because he will go and charge by himself when he knows that he's low power. So he keeps track of objects around him and where his home is, and he will know how to get back there. Now there's actually an app you can download on your phone. It will tell you what Vector's currently thinking. It will also tell you what you can do, so you can set timers, ask it weather, temperatures. You can also ask it various different questions like who's the president, how tall is the Empire State Building. And Vector uses the camera that he sees to actually take a photo. So if you ask him to take a picture, he will take a photo of you and you can go ahead and view it inside the app. There's also a preference page and you can go ahead and change Vector's eye color as well as his volume and check on the status of the cube. One thing is about the volume is that Vector snores really loud of a night. Sometimes keeps me up a little bit and it can be a little bit annoying. There's not crazy amount of functionality to him right now, but there is improvements going to come in the future. I've already been told from Anki there will be support for the Amazon Alexa, so can't wait for that. There's going to be much more things that Vector will be able to do, and that will be coming in the next couple months, probably by the end of 2018. So looking forward to that, but he has a great personality, his eyes really bring him to life, and overall it's just fun watching him interact with the world, move around, explore. He's a nice adult toy to have. So he is priced in at $2.99, pretty expensive, but if you're just not that bothered about that, if you have money to spend and you think he's a pretty cool thing to have, then definitely go ahead and pick one up. I will leave the link down below, but he's a really interesting home robot. I'll definitely be interested in new updates to come and new functionality, but that's my impressions of it so far. So I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching, guys. Peace out.